issue of other parties wanting to join the GNU. When the negotiations ensued, we did say open to discussions with other parties. And in fact, the ANC was the one that really led the process in inviting parties, and all parties were spoken to without any exception. And those that in the end did not find their way clear to participate, it was really by dint of not really fully subscribing and accepting all the key elements of the statement of intent or wanting to work with others. So those that did come in also a bit late in the end, as we constructed the GNU, particularly the executive, we had run out of time and space, so they are part of us. In the legislatures, we work well together, so that is to be welcomed. Now, in the end, any party that may want to be part of this, they have to come forward. They have to say, we also now want to be part of the government of national unity, and we will listen to them, and we will see the extent to which they are able indeed to subscribe to what we have decided should bind us together, which is the principles that are set out in the statement of intent and everything else that goes with that. The issue of a parliamentary committee for the presidency, I did say in Parliament that that's a matter that we're going to give attention to. It's been expressed over a number of years, and we are going to be examining precisely how that would work. So that matter is under review. The issue of state-owned enterprises, it's not so much agglomerating all power in the presidency. What we've sought to do, and in many ways in implementing the decisions of my party, that SOEs that have policy accountability to ministries should revert back to their ministries, which is exactly what we have done. For instance, we had Transnet in the Department of Public Enterprises, but we have a Ministry of Transport which sets policy. We have said that it will revert back. And that is already standing us in good stead in that issues of policy, issues of regulation, and issues of looking closely at operations are now vested in a department. And of course, they have to deal with avoiding conflicts of interest, because there can be conflicts of interest in doing so. What we are seeking to do is to have a coordinating structure through the holding company that we want to set up. It's a coordinating structure that will give us all line of sight of precisely what is happening in all the entities, and also to have a measure of uniformity where that applies. For instance, in board appointments, how do you get boards to be appointed? And in dealing with, say, things like board remuneration, in dealing with things like governance, dealing like things like financial reporting. So all these things at the moment are very different in relation to a variety of institutions. And having just come back from China, they have a structure that coordinates their state-owned enterprises, and it works extremely well. And it enhances accountability, and it also enhances transparency through that oversight body. There is no sense that, say, the president of China has agglomerated all power unto himself. It is more of a functional entity that enables government to work effectively. So that is what we are seeking to achieve, and to also have disciplines, financial disciplines, and there should be no entity that will go on for 5 years without providing financial reports.